And it honestly, truly, I believe I have not stabilized. I'm putting it out there. I am going to be 100% honest with myself. I have always promised myself that. And when you lie to others and lie to whatever, you're ultimately lying to yourself. So let's just get that out of the way right away, right? So yeah, and I know I haven't stabilized because I'm only at 0.4 above LDW, but I've been sick, so let's be honest, right? But I know I haven't stabilized because I got on the scale today and I'm up 0.6 in my body fat. So my body is starting to store fat. It's going back to its old ways, right? It's used to, when I eat, it stores it as fat. It has not changed. And do I believe that's because I probably didn't stabilize in P3? Absolutely. Not kidding myself at all. So I guess really we all need to get our head into the game. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, "Oh, I'm ready and I'm fully committed." Watch your vlogs. You guys aren't. And maybe it was a tough day for you. I don't know, but I've been watching you guys, and I can tell a lot of you are not ready, and a lot of the newbies. Learn from the older people's mistakes. Not the older people, but the, you know what I mean. People that have already been on P2 and are on their third, fourth, fifth round, whatever it may be. Go back and watch those vlogs. Mama Clock is a great example. She is admitting her errors on what she's done wrong in her past rounds. Not a long enough break, whatever the case may be. Okay? We need to, yes, we're all very, very different, and our bodies are very, very different. But let's not kid ourselves. We're a lot of the same, too. Our bodies are not that extreme, right? So, really, someone else's lesson can really be a lesson for me or someone else without even having to take it that route, and not to test the waters, and not to push the limits of, I have to lose a pound a day. If I'm not losing a pound a day, I'm going to have an apple day. Get real. I mean, really, guys. I don't know. Like I said, this is all our own journey, and I'm not here to nitpick anybody or anything like that. I'm just putting this out there. This is how I'm feeling, and I think it needs to be said. I definitely think it needs to be said. You got to get your head in the game, and when you're saying your head's in the game and you're cheating and you're struggling, I hate to break it to you, but your head is probably not 100% committed in the game. Like I said, we have to change. As our body is changing, our brain we have to change our brain, our thought process. Otherwise, like I said, it's just another diet. And you'll be on this forever unless you make a conscious decision to eating healthier, better, wanting to change your thought process, not just your body image. Because let's be honest, there's many, many skinny, anorexic girls, boys, whatever, who view themselves as fat. And that's because their thought process is jacked up. Mentally, they do not see themselves skinny, even though they weigh 80 pounds. The same for us. We've been this heavier weight for 5 years, 10 years, whatever your case may be, right? Unless I ultimately change my thought process, I will probably still view myself as fat. Now, for me, it's a little different. I have always viewed myself as skinny. I don't know. Unless I see a picture of myself, then I'm like, holy cow, how did that happen? How did I gain that 60 pounds? Which I didn't gain it overnight. But because I viewed myself as skinny. I still viewed myself as weighing 140 pounds when the scale said 190. So, like I said, you got to change your thought process. And with me, obviously, my thought process, I have to do something completely different because I don't view myself as that. I think I do now because I had an experience happen, which I shared with like one or two of you guys. But basically,